As August 2nd, 2026 begins, Libra, you'll notice a quiet feeling settling over your heart before the day has fully started. It's not excitement exactly, nor is it uncertainty. Instead, it's the feeling that something important is beginning to shift. Ruled by Venus, you naturally seek harmony, beauty, and meaningful relationships. Yet over the past few weeks, life may have felt anything but balanced. Responsibilities increased, emotions became more complicated, and certain situations demanded decisions you weren't completely ready to make. Today, however, the universe gently reminds you that balance isn't something you wait to find. It's something you create. The morning begins with an opportunity to see your life from a completely different perspective. Instead of focusing on everything that still feels unfinished, you'll begin recognizing how much progress you've quietly made. Sometimes you've been so busy solving problems that you've forgotten to appreciate your own growth. The person you are today is much wiser than the person you were only a few months ago. Every challenge has strengthened you. Every disappointment has taught you something valuable. Professionally, August 2nd brings encouraging momentum. Your diplomatic nature, intelligence, and ability to work well with others become your greatest strengths. While some people create conflict without realizing it, you naturally build cooperation. Today, someone may recognize that quality and begin trusting you with greater responsibilities. An unexpected conversation, a recommendation, a meeting, or a completely new opportunity could begin changing your professional future. Don't ignore invitations simply because they arrive unexpectedly. Sometimes life changes direction through one simple conversation. If you've been thinking about changing jobs, applying for a promotion, starting a business, building your personal brand, or learning new skills, today's energy strongly supports thoughtful action. You don't need every answer before moving forward. Sometimes courage comes first. Confidence follows later. Your creativity also becomes unusually strong today. Whether you're solving business problems, designing something, creating content, writing, teaching, or simply sharing ideas, people respond positively to your vision. Don't keep your best ideas hidden. The world benefits when you allow yourself to be seen. Financially, August 2nd offers reassuring energy. While dramatic overnight changes are unlikely, today's decisions lay the foundation for long-term stability. You may discover new earning opportunities, improve your financial planning, or receive encouraging news connected to money. Continue thinking beyond immediate rewards. Your future deserves today's discipline. Avoid emotional spending simply because something looks attractive. Libra naturally appreciates beautiful things, but today's stars encourage investing in lasting value rather than temporary satisfaction. Emotionally, today becomes incredibly meaningful. You've spent far too much time worrying about keeping everyone else happy. You avoided conflict. You remained patient. Sometimes, you even ignored your own needs. Today changes that pattern. You begin understanding that true harmony doesn't come from constantly sacrificing yourself. It comes from respecting both your own heart and the hearts of others. That realization creates remarkable emotional freedom. Love shines beautifully throughout August 2nd. If you're already in a relationship, today's energy strengthens emotional connection through honesty rather than perfection. Instead of pretending everything is fine, both of you become more willing to share genuine feelings. That vulnerability creates trust. Small moments become especially meaningful today. Sharing a meal, taking a walk, laughing together. If you're single, someone may unexpectedly enter your life through work, mutual friends, social events, or creative activities. What immediately attracts you isn't only appearance. It's emotional intelligence, kindness, respect. Conversation feels effortless. Don't rush to define the connection. Allow it to develop naturally. Family life also receives positive energy. A conversation with someone close may restore peace where tension recently existed. Your natural ability to understand multiple perspectives helps resolve misunderstandings that once seemed impossible. However, remember something equally important. Keeping peace should never require losing your own voice. Your opinions matter too. Health remains generally positive, although today's emotional sensitivity reminds you to create moments of calm throughout the day. Beautiful surroundings, music, nature, reading, or creative hobbies help restore your inner balance more effectively than constant productivity. Your soul needs beauty. Allow yourself to experience it. Mentally, clarity continues improving. Decisions that recently felt impossible become much easier because you're finally listening to both your heart and your logic instead of allowing fear to control either one. Spiritually, today's intuition becomes surprisingly accurate. Repeating numbers, unexpected memories, or simple feelings guiding your decisions. Don't dismiss those experiences. The universe often speaks softly before life changes loudly. As the afternoon slowly becomes evening, you'll notice something remarkable. You stop searching for balance outside yourself. You begin creating it within yourself. That emotional transformation changes everything. By the end of the afternoon, you'll recognize that August 2nd isn't asking you to become someone new. It's reminding you of the incredible strength you've quietly possessed all along. Relief. Not because every problem has suddenly disappeared, but because your heart finally understands that not everything is yours to carry. For weeks, perhaps even months, you've been trying to keep everything balanced. You wanted everyone around you to feel comfortable. You avoided unnecessary conflict, offered support whenever someone needed it, and often placed your own emotions aside just to maintain peace. While your kindness has always been one of your greatest strengths, today's energy reminds you that constantly sacrificing yourself is not the same as creating harmony. Real harmony begins within you. Professionally, the second half of August 2nd continues bringing positive momentum. A situation that once seemed uncertain begins moving in your favor. Someone may finally appreciate your professionalism, your ability to work well with others, or the calm confidence you bring into difficult situations. Your reputation has been growing quietly, and today you begin seeing the first visible rewards of that effort. You don't need to compete with everyone around you. Your consistency speaks louder than unnecessary noise. If you've been considering accepting a new responsibility, starting a creative project, or expanding your professional goals, don't allow self-doubt to delay your progress. Every successful person eventually reaches a point where they must trust themselves before anyone else does. Today encourages exactly that kind of confidence. Financially, stability continues improving. Instead of worrying about temporary setbacks, you begin focusing on long-term security. Smart decisions regarding savings, budgeting, or future investments give you a stronger sense of control over your future. Financial peace doesn't come from earning more. It comes from managing wisely. Today's practical choices become tomorrow's freedom. Emotionally, tonight becomes one of the most healing moments you've experienced recently. You finally stop asking yourself, "Why wasn't I enough?" Instead, you begin asking, "What truly deserves my energy?" That simple question changes your entire outlook. You realize that not every relationship deserves endless effort. Not every disappointment deserves another sleepless night. Protecting your peace becomes your priority. Love continues receiving beautiful support. If you're already in a relationship, tonight encourages emotional honesty. Small gestures of appreciation, meaningful conversations, and simply spending quiet time together remind both of you why your connection is worth protecting. Sometimes love doesn't need dramatic words. Sometimes love simply needs presence. If you're single, today's energy reminds you not to chase people who create confusion. The right person will never make you question your worth. Instead, they'll make you feel safe enough to become your authentic self. Trust the timing of your heart. Family relationships also become warmer this evening. Someone close may unexpectedly express gratitude, offer support, or remind you how deeply you're appreciated. Those words arrive exactly when you need them most. Friendships continue bringing encouragement. One conversation may completely change your perspective about a situation you've been overthinking. Listen carefully. Wisdom sometimes arrives through ordinary conversations. Health remains stable, but today's emotional healing also benefits your physical well-being. You'll notice that as your stress decreases, your energy naturally returns. Make time for proper rest tonight. A peaceful mind creates a healthier body. Spiritually, your intuition becomes remarkably strong. Pay attention to meaningful dreams, unexpected coincidences, repeating numbers, or sudden feelings that seem impossible to explain. The universe is quietly confirming that you're moving in the right direction. Trust that guidance. As the night comes to an end, you'll recognize something beautiful. You are no longer searching for balance in the opinions of other people. You've begun creating balance inside yourself. That quiet transformation becomes today's greatest success. The universe leaves you with one final message tonight. Never forget that your greatest beauty has never been your appearance. It has always been your heart. Your kindness, fairness, compassion, and ability to bring peace wherever you go make you truly extraordinary. Continue trusting yourself, continue protecting your emotional well-being, and never allow temporary disappointments to convince you that your future is becoming smaller. Every lesson you've learned has strengthened your spirit, every challenge has prepared you for greater happiness, and every courageous decision you make now is guiding you toward the life you've always deserved. Keep moving forward with confidence, because your brightest chapter is no longer a distant dream. It has already begun, and the universe is opening doors that only you were meant to walk through.